Hey there, Tom here, and in this video I'm going to be talking about a wireless microphone that I've seen a lot of popular content creators use and I'm very excited to get my hands on myself. This is the Hollyland Lark M2 wireless microphone set. In the set that I've got, you've got 2 wireless transmitter microphones and 3 different receiver types. There's the camera receiver, which I'm actually using right now to record this audio directly into my camera. And then you've got a lightning receiver and a USB-C receiver. And straight away, there are 3 immediate benefits that you get with these receivers. Firstly, they are plug in and play. You plug them in, they power off of your device, and then you can just use them with these wireless microphones. They'll automatically pair, so there's no issue. 2, you don't just have to use these with mobile phones, you can use them with tablets, and I've even used the USB-C one with a laptop, so I know that it works and captures audio that way. And thirdly, in each of these, there's a small USB port so that you can plug in and deliver power directly to your device while you're recording. And the receiver for cameras has a 3.5mm jack, so you can plug it directly into a camera, but it also has a USB-C port, so you can plug it directly into a laptop or computer. So right away, you've got a ton of versatility when using these microphones and which device you want to plug it into to record your audio. Now, unlike a device like the Rode Wireless Pro, you're not going to be able to record any audio directly on the microphones themselves, but that's not really a bad thing when you consider the price and you consider the weight. Firstly, let's address that price point. This microphone set that I have that comes with all of the receivers, the transmitters, and a ton of different accessories, which I'll talk about in a moment, retails for £169 in the UK. While that is quite expensive, if you compare it with cheaper microphones that you might be getting off the TikTok shop, when you compare it with the likes of Rode and DJI, you'll find that's actually a really good price. And secondly, the weight. This little microphone on me weighs only 9 grams and attaches with a magnet that's on the inside of my shirt, and it holds there without pulling my shirt down. Compare that with a Rode Wireless Go, which I've got here. When I clip this microphone on, it's immediately trying to pull my shirt down, and it's really uncomfortable to wear. And because I've only got the clip for this, it has to hang onto my shirt somewhere around the collar. So with this, you've got a really lightweight microphone that's easy to apply. Now let's talk about some of the accessories that you get in the box when you open up the Lark M2. As I said, this is the bundle version that gives you all 3 different receivers, as well as the case that you get that charges the microphone transmitters and the camera receiver, which again, that is a really nice touch. And this charges by USB-C, by the way, so this is going to be an incredibly handy thing. You also get a little travel bag, which I think is made out of nylon material, and that's really useful. It's good quality and will allow me to easily put everything that I need into this, stick it in my backpack, and then I don't have to worry about losing anything or anything going loose when I'm carrying it around. And in here, you've got a bunch of other accessories as well. I'll show them on screen. And they're all magnetic accessories which will connect to this microphone. But you've got necklaces, you've got windshields, you've got clips. So if you did want to clip these onto anywhere, then you can just slap these on with the magnet and clip them onto different surfaces. And then additionally, to charge this charging case, you get a USB-A to C cable. So of course, these are microphones. Let's talk about the sound quality. What you've been hearing throughout this whole video has been recorded with this microphone on my shirt. The sound quality that comes through is 48 kilohertz with 24-bit audio. So while it's not quite as high quality as some 32-bit recorders like the Rode Wireless Pro, it still delivers a really good quality of sound. What you're hearing is the typical out-of-the-box experience. Now, I do use Premiere Pro to edit, and I have made some slight adjustments to this, but now you're hearing the raw audio that comes directly out of this into my camera. Now, the thing about this type of microphone is it does pick up a bit of ambient noise. Because it's small, it needs to be able to capture your voice, and it really wants to be able to capture whichever direction you're looking. Unlike a microphone like this, which I usually record my videos on, and I'll do a little sound comparison shortly. But to get rid of some of that ambient noise that you might be able to pick up, there is a noise cancellation mode, and I'll put that on now. Now, what you're listening to is the raw, unedited audio that comes out of this microphone with the noise cancellation on. You may not be able to see it, but the light on here is now green. And while it does a really good job of getting rid of that kind of fuzzy ambient noise, it does make your voice sound a little bit more processed. So if you're just recording in a quiet environment, I wouldn't recommend using the noise cancellation feature. But if you're recording outdoors or in a noisy environment, that's where this feature is going to be a lot more useful. And now we've taken the noise cancellation back off, how does this microphone sound against a microphone like this? This is the Rode PodMic USB. It's my favorite microphone and the one that I typically use to record all my videos. It's a very versatile and reliable microphone. I've actually got a video on my channel so you can go and check that out if you haven't already. I've got this plugged in via the XLR connection to a Rodecaster Duo on my desk, which is going into my MacBook. So let's just do a quick sound comparison. How does this microphone sound compared to this microphone? Now, this is the typical sound that you get with the Rode PodMic USB, and immediately this may sound like better audio quality than the wireless microphone. But keep in mind that this is a dynamic broadcasting microphone. It's designed to be up close to your face with a narrow cone of capturing sound, so it won't capture noise from over there or from over here. It's going to capture what is directly in front of it, and when it does that, it does it really well. Whereas this microphone is designed to capture a wider cone of sound because the audio could be coming from some different places. And while it does a really good job, especially in the noise cancellation mode of isolating just the speaker, this is a lot better if you want to be able to move around, if you want to be a bit more dynamic, if you're walking down the street. This microphone, however, while the audio quality is great, is more expensive. It retails for £200 and the cheapest I've seen it online for is £187. And the other downside is this ties you down to a desk, whereas this microphone allows me to move a lot more freely. Additionally, this is quicker setup. I didn't even have to turn this microphone on. I just pulled it out of the charging case, clipped it on with the magnet, put the receiver into my camera, and I was ready to record. This microphone takes a little bit more setup, and although it does have a USB functionality so it can just plug into a device, I need to make sure that my stand is there, I need to make sure that it's going to be in frame. This microphone does have a bit more versatility. So let's talk about some of the other features of the Hollyland Lark M2. The actual transmitter itself has a reported 10 hours of battery life. Now, unfortunately, I'm not going to sit here and talk for 10 hours, so I'm not really going to be able to test that. I've comfortably sat for about an hour recording to camera and had no issues with this microphone. And realistically, when the case charges up the microphone, you're never really going to need to worry about that. And speaking of the charging case, it reportedly gives a total of 40 hours of battery life. And according to Hollyland, this charging case can provide a full charge to both wireless mic transmitters and the camera receiver in under 1.5 hours, providing 10 hours of usage for both transmitters. And Hollyland also claims that the distance these microphones can reach is up to 300 meters. So you don't have to worry about staying really up close to your subject if you're trying to record them. And additionally, there is an app that you can download for these microphones, but I haven't used that yet, so I can't really comment on it. So there are a lot of great things to say about this microphone, but let's talk about some of the drawbacks and if this is actually going to be right for you and your content. So one big thing in my actual work is producing events, and I typically use a Rodecaster Pro 2 to take in all my audio sources. And one really unique but useful use case that I've got is that I can connect the transmitters from the Rode Wireless Go directly to the Rodecaster and control their individual audio levels with physical faders. With this microphone, I still can technically do something similar, but I will have to have both microphones connected to the same receiver, which I'll then have to plug into one of the Neutrik ports in the Rodecaster Pro 2, and then I'll be able to control both microphones with one fader. And while it's quite a unique use case, the downside for me is that I will not be able to control both of those microphones individually. If the level for one of them is up, the level for both of them is up. As I said before, there is no onboard audio recording, but again, that's quite a specialist feature. But if that's something that you wanted, you might be better suited for something like the Rode Wireless Pro instead of the Hollyland Lark M2. And while being given a pretty decent quality carrier bag included in the box is really useful, it does mean that my phone receivers are just kind of rumbling around loose in there, and it would have been really nice to be able to put these into the same case as the transmitters so that I could just pop it open, pull what I need out, plug in and go, rather than having to rummage through this bag of loose accessories to try and find the receiver that I want. And I think realistically, if all you need is just a wireless mic microphone so that you can record TikToks or Reels or short YouTube videos, this might be a bit expensive, when there are definitely cheaper microphone alternatives that you can buy which do work quite well. They don't have the same audio quality or the same plug-in and play functionality, but when they cost 1/10 of the price, you're willing to let go of some of those more premium features. If you are looking to create more content, like YouTube videos, vlogs, Instagram Reels or TikToks or YouTube Shorts, I think this is going to be an excellent product for that. The audio quality that comes through is exceptional for the size of the microphone. The fact that it weighs only 9 grams and doesn't pull on anything is going to make it really easy to just clip on and use. The accessories that you get included make it a lot more versatile, allowing you to capture any kind of content. And the noise cancellation feature can give you more confidence in capturing professional quality audio outdoors and blocking out that ambient sound. After using this microphone for a week, recording TikToks and recording this video on it, I do feel really confident in using it. And I think it's going to be a great piece of kit in any content creator's tool bag. So if you made it this far, thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it, and let me know what you think of this device or other wireless microphones in the comments section below. If you haven't done already, a like and a subscribe would be really appreciated, as I'm trying to grow this channel and produce more of these videos. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.